Hey, I'm Robin. Welcome back to my DIY renovation of my family's future home. I did some insulation and heating work, so now the temperature's staying around 52 degrees, which isn't bad considering how cold it is outside right now. Let's poke our heads out and take a look. So in the rest of the house, it's 30 degrees, and that's actually a lot warmer than it was yesterday. So why did I make this little closet oasis? One, to give me a comfortable place to relax while I work. Although it would be a lot more comfortable if the one remaining toilet wasn't frozen. Two, I've got a couple $100 of water-based paint and stuff that'll get ruined if it freezes, like this fancy sealer for the basement floor, which is covered in this black sticky mastic, which may or may not contain asbestos. Now you may be thinking it's a bad idea to have a heat source in a confined space with a bunch of cloth and flammable chemicals and things. I do have the heater controlled by this thermostat, which will shut it off if it gets too hot. I even set up a webcam so I can keep an eye on things from home. But yeah, this video is definitely not a recommendation. So why don't I just turn on the heat in the rest of the house? Well, to do that, I'd need to install the heater, and to do that, I'd need to hook it up to the circuit panel, and to do that, I have to move the breaker panel to the basement. See, right now it's in the garage, which means all the wires for the whole house have to go up from the garage, over the foyer, through the attic, and then down. Now, there's not a straight shot from the garage side of the attic to the rest of the house, so running wires to the rest of the house is really annoying. I even built this little pulley system to help me winch wires across. It's a lot more distance, which means a lot more wires, which means a lot more money, compared to if the breaker panel was centrally located in the basement. But in order to do that, I need to get this big elephant trunk looking thing in place. This is the cable that will run from the power company to the breaker panel. It's really heavy and really hard to bend. And I'm happy to say that I'm almost ready to finish putting it in place, but in order to do that, I need to disconnect all the power in the house, including the heat and lights, then disconnect everything from the breaker panel, then reinstall the panel here, then connect that huge elephant trunk in here, and get the heat going in here again before the paint and stuff has a chance to freeze. It would be nice to do this during a warm and sunny day, but that's not too likely in Minnesota during December, so I might have to get a little creative. Stay tuned.